heart to heart. No matter how old you are or where you live, we all have the same question.
Yep. What is he thinking?
What is she thinking?
No matter how hard you try, you will never figure out men and women.
So you got your girl Jessi to speak for the girls.
And you got the gentleman Benji to represent the guys. We're here to help you with all your questions on love.
All right, and it is hard.
Hi.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas,
Oh my God.
everyone.
A year
Merry
already
Eve.
passed, almost.
Eve, what's up?
A year almost already done now.
I know. And
Wait,
we only have a week left.
Oh my God.
And we have a very special guest watching us from the outside of the
Shout
booth.
out to Mr. Bay.
Oh.
Benji's
your
father.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah.
안녕하세요.
Speaking out in the booth.
He's
He
so,
is so
cute.
awesome.
Oh my
He
goodness.
reminds me of my father.
Hi,
so
Dad.
much.
He's from the States,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. He's currently living in Seattle with my mom while I'm doing K-pop over here.
Aw,
Oh my
안녕하세요.
goodness. So whenever we are stuck with our advice, maybe we can ask our dad.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah?
definitely got relationship advice.
Right.
He's been married.
Oh, of
So,
course.
So whatever we need, whenever we need help, maybe we should ask your dad. So how was your week, everyone?
Cold.
it's cold
Very
now.
cold.
Oh my goodness. It's really freezing outside, and I'm glad to see that you guys are not sick because most of staff and a
know.
lot of my friends are sick right now.
If you were sick right now, I would not be here.
Yeah.
If we're in a
wow.
very
Thank you. I love you too,
we can't spread
Jessi.
the germs, guys.
Okay. But how was your week though, Jessi? You just had a birthday last week.
Yes. It was pretty good.
Really?
I'm getting older, so
Oh, stop it.
you know what though? I'm actually age ain't nothing but a number though. Right?
Age is just the
So,
number though.
I feel younger though.
Oh.
It's weird. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe because of Benji, because we always...
I'm giving you my youngness.
Maybe.
It's my present for you.
Oh, you're so kind. How about you, Benji? How was your week? Did you spend time with your dad for a week?
Yeah, I was able to spend time with him, but it wasn't a lot because I still had to practice and do like schedules and stuff. But I still got to see him for a while, so it was good.
Oh, that's
I'm
good
so
to hear that.
jealous.
All right, since it is Christmas Eve day, I actually prepare something for you guys. It's
Oh,
kind of
man.
new. I know. And you know what? We brought some Christmas personal quiz, and it's just for you guys, Jessi and Benji. So we have a question, and we have these choices, the
Okay.
options. But the thing is, the result is I only have it. So you guys just get to you're like sneaky. Don't sneak. Oh, don't do that.
Let me look
Jessi.
at your paper.
No, I don't. Well,
We're
it's
so
only,
close, I can see it.
You're not gonna see that. But anyways, so it's only for our lovely guests, Jessi and Benji. So are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right. So number one question. Listen carefully. You receive an early Christmas card from someone you weren't expecting anything from, okay? What kind of card is it? Number one, a card with a picture of Santa Claus and present. Number two, a card with a glittering Christmas tree. Number three, a card with a little girl in prayer. And number four, a card that plays music when opened. So this is choose one, and Dad, you can choose one too, okay?
Can I go first?
All right, Jessi, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with one, a card with a picture of Santa Claus and presents.
All right,
Ooh.
this is Jessi. How about you?
I'm gonna go with 4, a card that plays music when opened.
Okay, how about you, Dad? Number three. Oh, Dad
No,
is...
4. He wants 4.
He wants 4?
Oh yeah, like father, like son.
Okay, so 4, Dad. You pick number 1, right? A card
Yes.
with a picture of Santa Claus and present.
Okay.
So, you dream of romance filled with passion
Oh.
and stimulation.
Ooh.
Stimulation?
Whoa.
And you dream of a movie romance. Listen carefully. You dream of a movie romance.
Okay.
But when you actually start dating, you can be disappointed by the difference between reality and fiction.
Yes.
That's your result.
Okay.
So do you normally get disappointed by after dating?
I guess. I don't know how to answer this.
What's your dream date?
I don't really have a dream date. It's weird.
But do you always think of this movie romance?
No.
No.
I like to, on a dream date, I like to just, maybe go on a vacation or like have a nice dinner. Something like that. Nothing too crazy.
Like relaxing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the music card that Dad and also Benji you picked. Maybe he's hot outside right now. He's like throwing
took off
the
his jacket.
All right, so here's the result. You dream of a fairy tale romance. Okay, fairy tale, Dad. And you've already laid out the timeline for your relationship from how you will meet and to how you will date. So you plan everything and how you will get married. And you're just waiting for the right person to complete the fairy tale. Is that right?
Oh.
Is that right, Dad? Ooh, he's like, yes.
Really? I mean,
Really?
I don't know. It's not me. Okay.
Is that okay to talk about dating in front of Dad?
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. He knows. He knows most stuff. I just put the filter on.
Okay, so do you plan everything when you go on date?
I guess if on a date, I guess you'd plan out a date. But I mean, all the way up until like marriage and like where you're gonna meet.
You're
and,
maybe
like,
too young for
too
that.
far, yeah.
But you know what? I think your dad actually did it.
Oh.
And it's like how to marry his wife,
Of course, he's probably in a very happy marriage.
Oh, that's really, really cute. Okay, and number 2, which I picked, Christmas tree. So here's the result. You are most concerned with clear results. You don't like complicated relationship. Oh yes, that are between friendship and romance. And when you like someone, you wait before telling them how you feel. Don't sneak, Jessi. But once you decide on someone, you give them all.
Oh really?
Yes.
Like 100%?
100%.
Wow.
So I don't really like to date and have that, it kind of grinds my, finger, seriously. It's like, oh, it's like Christmas Day and I love you. Oh, no. But
What is this quiz?
whenever, when I fall in love, 100%, I dedicate everything for this one guy. Well, that's
Darn,
my style. I think that's
should've
just
gone
right.
with 2 too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That seemed like
It's too late,
Okay.
Jessi. And for our listeners who picked number 3, a card with a little girl in prayer, it says you want to be a best friends with your significant other. And you want to find someone who you can talk to easily and who won't be disappointed even when you show them your true self. So just like this, our listener, while you guys are listening right now, you guys can choose and see the results at the same time. We have number 2 question. So are you ready? Dad, are you ready?
So,
All right. So number 2, you are planning to give your crush a gift for the first time. Oh, maybe this is an exception for Dad. How would you go about choosing the gift? This test result shows your emotions before the confession, before you make the confession. Okay? So number 1, pick something you know they will like and wrap it yourself. Number 2, ask them what they need and buy that. Number 3, take a friend with you to shop and ask them for advice. And number 4, buy something trendy and expensive. All right, go Benji.
I will go with.
don't copy me.
You didn't say
I know,
anything.
but
Wait, you want to go at the same time?
okay.
See if it's the same?
1, 2.
1.
Well, I was gonna say
God.
1. I was gonna say 1.
Okay, so pick something you know that they will like and wrap it yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's really, really. I will buy something trendy and expensive.
I mean,
So material.
you know what? I would actually go for 4 too, but I think 1 out of all these, I think I would probably go with 1.
When I was younger, I used to do that, like wrap up myself up, like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. But now it's like, okay, what's the expensive thing right here?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, so are you guys ready for the result?
Yes. Give it to
So,
me.
number 1, you are afraid of telling them how you feel. Have courage.
What is this?
This
I don't
is-
like this game. I don't like this quiz. This is not true.
It's so judgmental of me.
You know what? Actually, I think it's so awesome. Like even
It's so
if
funny. Oh my gosh.
even if you get really older, I think actually like putting thought into it, like you could obviously on
you defending yourself?
No. On Christmas Eve, people always are like, oh my gosh, what should I buy? My significant other. But like for me, I think with Christmas, it's more like for the other person, I think it's more like special to actually not like literally wrap it up and everything, but to like make some like a collage,
Yeah,
like a
I
picture
understand.
collage.
Yeah, I understand. So, but anyways, have courage, okay?
I have courage. I've always had courage.
All right. So the option that I picked, buy something trendy and expensive. So this is the result. You are direct and straightforward with expressing your feelings. That's really true. And I hope your crush doesn't get scared of you.
Is this quiz like designed for her?
I think no, she has the answer, so she's going for the one.
No, I didn't check the answer. Of course not. I'm not gonna do our show like fake. Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I
anyways,
believe
but there's pros and cons.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's really cute and
Yes.
buying something for or make something for this one, your significant others or this friend or whatever. I think it's really, really cute and that's it's happiness,
Yeah.
And we also have results for number 2 and 3. Number 2 was ask them what they need and buy that. And 3 was take a friend with you to shop and ask them for advice. So the result for second one, you tend to flirt with a lot of people.
Oh.
Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Why are you smiling?
Because that's him.
Benji, is that you?
No, that's not me. I just think it's really funny.
Stop it.
Yeah, be
His
careful.
father's here.
Yeah, your dad is here. Be careful. And number 3, the result is you don't know what to do with yourself in front of the person you like. It's not us, right? It's so not us. Have more faith in yourself. It's like have courage, have more faith in yourself. All right, so that was pretty fun.
That was fun.
Right?
I learned a lot about myself.
Oh, well, you didn't know that, which you didn't know about.
This is not accurate, though, people.
But we did this for fun, and it's Christmas Eve.
It is.
We needed something special. All right, so what we're going to do is listen to one more track, and actually it's one of your song, Benji. This is Last Christmas by B.I.G. We'll be back.
Goes out to all the heartbroken ladies and the gentlemen. Yeah. Let's go.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I gave it to someone special.
Let's go. Someone special, 내게는 너. Fresh air, 기분 좋은 weather. 두 발은 나란히 해 거리를 걸어 어디든 상관없어 together everywhere. 네 머리가 닿는 곳 내 어깨쯤 이 손을 놓고 싶진 않아 어떻게든 사랑을 확인하러 올리는 뒤꿈치 그림자 두 개가 하나가 되는 match.
Show's over 이제는 지난 일 꿈에서 깨버린 어둡고 긴 네 밤에 가만히 또 무심하게 Christmas tree light 켜진다. Someone special 나야 오랜만이야 지금은 뭐해 쓰다 지우는 문자들과 함께 흐르는 사랑의 노래 Last Christmas I gave you my heart but the very next day you gave it away This year to save me from tears I gave it to someone special Last Christmas I gave you my heart but the very next day you gave it away 잊어버릴래 비걱거리는 요즘 기분이 마치 휙휙 겨울바람의 느낌 질질 끄는 미련의 도피 That's me 잊어버릴래 That's right Last Christmas I gave you my heart But the very next day you gave it away This year to save me from tears I gave it to someone special Last Christmas I gave you my heart But the very next day you gave it away This year to save me from tears I gave it to someone special
Benji, I never seen that side of you.
Benji, that
So
was a
serious.
so cute song. Welcome back, everyone. That was the Last Christmas by B.I.G. Very lovely song. Happy Christmas Eve. And we are here with Jessi and Benji in our studio for Heart to Heart. So it is our time to move on to our reality. And the first message, Benji, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, let's go.
It comes from Bumblebee04 from Germany. And it writes, Hello Stephanie, Annie, hello Jessi, and hello Benji. What's
Hello.
up? I don't really know if my message fits this corner, but I feel really bad today, and I don't really know who I should talk to. Well, today I found out that my ex-boyfriend and one of my closest friends are dating. Ooh. My friend posted a picture of two intertwined hands on her SNS. I immediately recognized the other hand as my ex-boyfriend's one. I was really hurt. I asked another friend if she knew anything about it, and it turned out that all of my friends knew about this and no one told me. I don't even know what to say about it. I feel dumb and alone. Can I even trust any one of them again? I still love my ex-boyfriend.
What?
We broke up on good terms, but I still really love him. The worst thing is that they are both in my class. How should
Oh
I talk
my
to them now?
goodness.
Should I show or tell them that I know about them dating? I really don't know, and I hope that you can give me some kind of advice.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Jessi,
I mean,
we have to give mature advice.
Okay, so man, I mean, I've seen this kind of situation before in the States when I was living in the States, and first of all, it's just wrong. Like her closest friend is dating her ex-boyfriend, and obviously, even if they broke up, it's still it's wrong.
Right, but
at
the
end of
thing
day.
that we have to focus is that now this guy moved on and he's dating another girl.
Yeah,
and
which is her.
We have to support our guest, not guest, excuse me, our listener. So what should we do about this situation? Should she ignore the fact that they're dating, or she can just like go confront him? I think that's the problem.
I don't think she should confront him because that's just gonna lead to it's gonna seem a little immature.
Dramatic.
But yeah, dramatic and immature. But I think she's gonna feel hurt for a little bit and kind of betrayed, and I completely understand that feeling because you know when you're close friends, that's betrayal. You know, in a way, because that's like your ex-boyfriend. You know, that's like crossing the line. But my
The
advice
fact that
to
they
you.
hide it, they
Yeah,
were hidden
that
back.
I mean, they're obviously gonna hide it, you know, because her best friend, her close friend, doesn't want her to know.
Yeah,
you
remember
know?
that I was sharing this kind of story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's very similar, and in this case, the only thing you should do is just ignore it and move on, and just, I mean, it's so sad. It's
I
very
totally understand.
unfortunate, but you know, there's really nothing you can do about this situation. I think the most thing she can do is just to ignore it. I don't think she should confront them.
Right. Ignorance will be a great idea. I really agree with you,
Yeah.
with Jessi.
Yeah.
And I definitely think that you should date another guy. Please move on. This guy, you know, I'm sure...
Date? She should date
Another...
his
No.
her close friend.
Jessi, then that
No.
will be very immature.
No, it is immature, but she's being immature too, her close friend.
So she's gonna
I'm
step
trying
up
to
and be
So
the
for revenge?
Yeah, because you know what? I mean, I don't support like revenge, but like in this case, like it's so betrayal.
Like,
Like she
if-
betrayed her, and they're both hiding it from her, obviously, and all her friends know. No one's telling her, so I could completely understand her feeling vulnerable and alone, and that's just wrong. So my best advice is either ignore the situation, and I know you're going to be really hurt and stuff, but in time you're going to feel better. Or if you want to go the immature route,
Revenge.
Date
one of the ex-boyfriend's friend. That's
Yes.
it. What?
No,
Why
you
not?
date the girl, your close friend's ex-boyfriend.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow. This
If
is
you
just,
want to
like,
go,
planned
if you
out.
want to be hard.
Really? Really?
I mean, I wouldn't consider that, but if she's like really upset and mad, and this is all types of betrayal. Like all her friends betrayed her. you
yeah,
know?
that's the fact
That is
that
true.
really, really bothered me.
I don't get that.
Anyways, so Benji, why and Dad, why do you guys do that?
Dad's not
Yeah.
focusing right now.
No, he's focusing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are in this same class, and this ex-boyfriend, obviously, he didn't actually say anything or confront, or it's a zero, right? He didn't do anything about it, but he knows that his now current girlfriend is here and also ex-girlfriend is here. What do you feel? How do you feel about that
Well,
from guys' perspective?
first of all, Bumblebee 04, I really apologize on behalf of your ex-boyfriend and why he's such,
Such
a loser.
Such a loser.
Such a loser. In terms of, what Jessi was saying, what Stephanie was saying about ignoring, yeah, definitely go that. There are other options that we're told, but, be on the higher ground, be that bigger person.
Right?
I think that's the best idea. On terms of, like, why this guy did this,
Because you guys do that.
No, guys do that. I mean, obviously he's not gonna be like, "Hey, I'm dating your friend, your close friend." Obviously they're gonna hide it.
And and girls, they just don't have guts to tell.
Of course.
This other, ex-girlfriend of their current boyfriend. But still, this guy needs to do maybe just a little bit.
I'm like rolling my eyes right now.
you
Do
are.
see it?
I was curious, though, from a girl's perspective. So it says that it was one of her closest friends, right?
Yeah.
But then if you're a girl and your closest friend is acting like this, you don't go up to your friend and you're like, why are you doing this?
We don't have guts for that.
I have the guts for that.
You do?
I'd be like, "What?" Oh.
It's like, what are you doing?
No,
man?
like honestly, I don't want to say this on air, but I would be very, very mad.
Really?
You know?
Because me, I didn't do anything about that situation that I had. And she didn't actually say that for a year. She was hiding that for a year because her personality is very shy, and it was very hard for her. But if she, like back in the time, if she just called me just once, then I'll be totally fine with that.
Exactly. If you just like ask them and they reply, you would get over it. You'll be like, okay, she manned up and she told me. But
Yeah,
in
it's
this
like the
case,
hiding part.
they're hiding it, and it's just so much betrayal going on here. I feel so bad. This guy sucks. Like your ex-boyfriend sucks. Your friend sucks. Don't be friends with any of them. Like.
Seriously,
Just move on.
Because they know everything. The friends, they know, they knew everything, and they kind of hide it. And then, how that made everything our listener lonely.
Yeah,
That
and
is
you
just
know her
so
friends that know. You know
unacceptable.
how all her friends knew about it, and they didn't tell her either.
Yeah.
That part too. I understand that part because they don't want to get involved.
They don't
They don't want to
step
be
up.
the person in the middle who are like being stuck and stuff like that.
That's
So
too complicated.
I understand that situation, but either way. She feeling vulnerable and sad and lonely. Like I totally understand that, and just your boyfriend sucks.
Okay,
right?
so Benji, what should our listener do from now on? What's your good advice?
I think, in terms of the situation now, I don't really think there's a good way to sort it out. So I really think it's just you should ignore it and just move on from the situation.
Exactly.
If on the other hand, you have friends here, but your friends didn't tell you about it either. So, it might be time to, I'm not going to say, make new friends because that's always hard no matter where you are and whatever time it is. But, try to maybe find,
Find what?
like, a better situation. I don't know. how to
They're
explain
gonna
it.
end up breaking up anyways, and then they're gonna feel stupid, and her friend's gonna come back to her friend.
That we don't know about that, but if
Usually that happens.
happens.
and they say sorry for that. I hope we can be friends again.
Right.
And then it's like, Psh, girl, please, it's way too late for that.
And another option that you can have, apply for or ask your teacher about a different, schedule. Because for the new semester, you can apply for the different, like, class schedule. So make sure that you're kind of away from these losers, seriously.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah? All right. Because it's school.
Oh, yeah.
It's school. All right, so hope our advices could help our listeners. Thank you very much, Bumblebee07. We are here to support you, but thank you very much once again for your message. What we're going to do is listen to one more track and continue with our heart to heart. This is 짱 크리스마스 by Bestie featuring 유세윤. Welcome back, everyone. The whole Christmas atmosphere is inside of our studio. That was 짱 Christmas by Bestie featuring Yoo Se-yoon. Once more, happy Christmas Eve for our listeners. All right, so let's move on to our next heart-to-heart, Jessie.
This one's from JelJel0417. Jelena
Hello,
from
Jelena.
Philippines.
What's
Hello. I'm in a 5-year relationship with my boyfriend. We have fights, but we always make up. 4 years ago, he went to the UK to study for college. Though we are apart from each other, we still make sure that our relationship goes well. 3 months ago, we went back in my country, and of course, I really enjoy the whole time I'm with him. The problem today is that he got addicted with computer games.
Oh, wow.
This is so typical for men. Okay. I feel like he spends more time with his laptop rather than having time for a relationship. He only replies in my messages or texts during his free time in gaming.
Do you guys have free time at all?
No.
No.
Should I start confronting him or should I just wait him to realize he lacks time for me? Okay.
Oh my God, this is totally...
Oh my God.
Okay, this one's for Benji, but let me just say this.
Yes.
You know, like how I say I have a brother, and I see like my brother and his now fiance. He used to always play games, and she used to get so angry.
Okay.
He would be playing on Xbox, and you know, she'd be like texting him, and he would be so busy focusing on his game.
Oh, yeah.
And I would see her get really, really mad, and them having a lot of problems with that.
So you saw this situation?
Yeah, but you know what? Guys, no matter how old you get, like I feel like guys are just addicted to games. Like that's like their manhood. Like their
Is your father addicted to games?
He used to be. When I was little, he played games with me all the time.
Oh, wow.
and I'm
all
sure
the
he
time.
still plays. Like my dad, I see sometimes catch my dad playing games on his computer. I mean his phone.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Definitely.
You know, I think this is a really, really funny situation because whenever we say this free word, you guys play game on free time, right? So there's another free time for girls, right?
They don't know how to balance it. They just their whole time is free time.
Okay, so Benji, it's your turn to speak for gentlemen. So, first of all, do you like to play games?
I do.
Okay, so perfect.
Exactly.
I like gaming.
Guys love that.
Yeah, I do.
I do too, though. Honestly.
Gaming is fun.
I
don't
out
play
of this
like
topic.
I don't play like phone games, but I like to play
Online
like,
game?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, so
Wow.
let's listen to Benji's advice.
In defense of every gamer guy around the world, you know, when you play a game, you can get really into it, and you don't know how much time passes. So you can be like, oh, I'll play a game for, you know, an hour, and then, you know, let's do something. And then you're playing it, and if someone doesn't come and say, oh, you know, it's been an hour, then you'll be like, oh, what time is it? Oh, wait, I have to break this level. And then, like, 2 hours pass, and it's like, oh, whoa, it's already been 2 hours, but, you know, an hour passed, and they
And
never
now you're
came to
on
get
the next
me.
level.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going and going. That's in the defense of the guys.
Oh,
totally feel
okay,
that.
I can see that it's not the thing that you can control.
Oh, no.
No?
It's part of a kind of a subconscious human manly nature.
What would you do if I was your girlfriend and you were playing?
Let me finish.
No, go ahead.
What if I was like you were playing a game,
Uh-huh.
like a serious game? You're on level like 80, right? And I just like come in the room, barge in the room, and I just turn off your computer.
Oh!
What would you do?
I'd be upset.
Exactly. See, that's a guy thing. It's a guy thing.
No, but like, okay, let's say,
No, but I completely understand though. I like understand this.
let's
Really?
say,
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
let's say you are doing your makeup, and then I close all the. Wait, this is a totally different situation.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
not
don't
like-
compare.
There's no like gaming. Is there gaming for girls?
No, maybe shopping,
Like,
but
Yeah.
But you can't like close a mall down.
No.
You know.
But you could like,
shut down the store.
yeah, you're not gonna be able to do
Yeah,
that.
because
But
game is something that you
it
can
is.
be very addictive. So let's finish it.
I think definitely though, for sure, it's a good point to bring up. I think I don't think it's such a serious problem that bringing it up will cause a huge rift.
Using big words, Benji.
It is. You know, I've been studying a lot. No, but if it's about gaming, you know, obviously, if you guys have been dating this long, you are more important to him than gaming. but it's just gaming is more like in the moment. You can kind of get distracted from other things as a gaming. So I think you should just bring it up and be like, you're gaming a lot.
Okay, so I have a question for men, okay? Our listener said, should I confront him? Confronting will help or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
But not like
Alright.
totally confrontationally confront.
Okay, how? How is it good for the girls to confront their boyfriend?
You should beat him in that game. No, I'm just kidding. Those are jokes.
Come on.
I think it's easy enough to just like not while he's playing the game, but at a different time, like while you're eating or something, or when you go out for something. Just be like, lately I feel like you've been gaming a lot. I'd just be happier if we had more time for us than the game itself. And if he's a good guy and you guys are
Dating
working
for
together,
5 years.
exactly, then he'll understand. He should be able to understand that.
I mean, Jelena, honest.
And he's a good guy and you guys are
Dating
working
for
together,
5 years.
exactly. Then he'll understand. He should be able to understand that.
I mean, Jelena, honestly, I think, obviously, your boyfriend loves you. The relationship is obviously more important than the gaming. I don't think you should worry about it, but definitely confront him and be like, just time to time, just like turn off the game. I think that's a solution. I've done that to my brother before. Cause
Like unplug it?
no, it's just like, can you stop playing this game? Like you have to kind of be angry, and then they'll be like, oh, or
My
just,
boyfriend,
and
my
then,
girlfriend
like,
is angry.
for example, you storm out after you get angry, they feel bad, so they'll like stop playing, and they'll text you like, babe, where are you? Like, this guy was just really into the game, but at the end of the day, gaming is just like a hobby for guys,
Right.
That's true.
So
especially girls.
I don't approve of it, but I understand it because that's like it's a guy's thing.
Right, it definitely is. But my only question is that your boyfriend, Jolena, your boyfriend was like this 5 years ago. That was my question.
Oh.
Yeah, I really wanted to ask our listener, but since that that detail, so I cannot really say things because if he was different 5 years ago, then this could be a serious problem, and and the time when he plays game, it will increase. I am sure.
But I mean, I think it's because they got comfortable now.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking
in the
about.
beginning of the relationship, it was all about romance and like holding hands and blah blah, going on
Right.
dates. But then they probably got really comfortable. So
And
that
then
what
he spent
happens.
more time
Yeah.
on gaming. So my advice for Jelena is definitely, like we said, confronting is a good idea. But think back and think about what you guys did when you guys were dating like 5 years ago, when you guys had that puppy love or that butterfly in the tubby,
And
What, Benji?
I just thought of this. When obviously, let's say like you confront
so
him
excited.
and then he's like, okay, I'll turn off the game. What do you want to do?
Okay.
You should definitely have something in mind for that. Because if like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? If you
right.
do
No,
that,
and the girls are always like, I don't know.
Right, so plan things.
have something in mind.
All right, good point. All right, so Jelena from the Philippines, make sure that he listens to you and confront him. Okay, so let's move on. Since we don't really have much of time, let's go fast. This is your turn.
And this is from DBSK Oana 91. Simeon Oana from Romania.
Yes.
And he says, I have a friend from the Philippines whom I've been talking to on the internet since last year. We used to be very close. We talked daily and we shared almost everything with each other. But one day he told me that he likes me. And I said, thank you, but I don't share your feelings.
Thank you.
I can't like someone virtually on the internet. Well, that was a big mistake because since that moment, he insisted every day that people change their feelings so I might like him after some time.
What?
He said that he wants to come to Romania. He wants to move here and he will wait for me to like him.
What?
And then I stopped talking to him. It's just beyond my power of understanding how someone can leave their country and family for a person they met on the internet. A person that doesn't even like you in that way and probably never will. Because if I'm not attracted to a person from the beginning, I will never be. I tried to explain to him in every way, but he doesn't understand. He keeps sending me messages asking why I don't want to talk to him anymore. And I feel like a bad person for not answering. We used to be friends. What should I do?
Talk talk to him. There's nothing wrong about that. Okay, so Simeon, she's a beautiful girl. Okay, by the way, because I saw her picture and her personality, and she's beautiful. She's our loyal listener. But pretty much, Simeon, you explained why you don't want to talk to him, and she has her own thoughts, and I don't know why that you didn't talk to him about that.
I mean, obviously they're gonna grow feelings because they were talking probably a lot on the internet as friends, but...
Okay, look at this. Simeon is from Romania.
Yeah.
And this guy is from the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. It's a long way,
It's a long way.
Long way apart. So, Benji,
What would you do?
no, moving to a different country, is that even possible? Just for a person that you met on the internet.
For me, no. For me, that's not something that's possible for me. If I was going to move somewhere for someone, I'd want to know them in person.
Your dad would be so angry.
My dad would be so upset.
You would get spanked.
Oh, man, you have no idea how bad.
No, but some people do this kind of stuff,
Well, that's different situation though. Like when they meet in person, but this is just like internet.
See, but like I said, like last time, catfish. See, it's there's a show called Catfish, so there are people in the world that do meet online and fall in love. But in this case, she doesn't like him.
Right, exactly.
Like that.
It's a different situation.
Yeah, but
Simeon.
yes. What is your solution for this? I mean, I don't think you should like just cold turkey cut him off. Because that's mean. Because you guys were having such a good conversation and you guys talked about a lot of stuff. I think you should definitely tell him not to move here. You're not ready. You don't know the person. And I'm sure the guy really does like him.
Okay, so what will be let's figure out how to confront the situation. Should our listener write the message on SNS and tell him like honestly, like all that honestly, like straightforward, or maybe she could just go like ignore. I think it's just two parts.
It's two options.
Two options. So Jessi, you were saying that.
I think she should write to him.
Okay.
Be very generous and just like don't try to hurt him because they had like a very good bond, and just because he like I understand she kind of got scared because after all of a sudden he's like, I like you, I'm gonna move you. Obviously the girl's gonna freak out.
Much.
The girl's gonna freak out. She's like, oh my god, like it's not even like that. But
Yeah,
however,
don't do that, Benji. Okay.
Benji, stop.
Stop it.
I'm so sorry.
But definitely confront him. I think it's I don't think it's nice if you don't on the guy's side, it's like kind of I feel bad.
Yeah,
you know?
guys,
cold.
I think they have a right to know the reason why this girl is scared, right? How about you, Benji?
As a guy, from a guy's perspective, if he wrote all this stuff and then all of a sudden communication got cut off, he seems to be really serious about like what he's talking about. And I think you owe it to him to at least explain, this is not gonna work out. I don't feel this way about you. And to just, tell him in a way that's gentle, in a way that, feelings aren't totally smashed up, but in a way that's firm enough to convey the fact that at this point in time, I don't see a way for this to move in the way you want it to.
Right.
Or maybe he could just fly out and they could just
Like
meet as
visit
friends. Yeah.
and spend time.
Yeah.
But okay, so that was my so my opinion is I been there and that, and I dated this guy for 3 years, and I fell in love on internet. I told you guys about that. But the reason why is I really wanted to date him. I wanted to see him
in person.
So in person. That is, and I was in States, and he was in States too.
Were you impressed when you saw him?
I was in me. Yeah, and I knew him. I kind of knew him, but I didn't really have feeling for him at that time.
Okay.
After all, I really got into this guy, and that's how we met. But this situation, our listener, Simeon, she doesn't want to meet him. That's the fact, right? That is the fact. And if I think giving a chance, like fly to come to Romania and let's see what happened. I think that's a little too much. Yeah. So for me, it's good, generous message to him, Simeon, saying that this happened and you're just, too quick. Everything is just too quick and I am not comfortable. Just to say that and you guys will understand that, right?
Yeah,
Benji,
definitely.
telling the truth,
Benji would cry.
I may
telling
cry.
the truth, I think that's more, that's a better way. Don't you agree?
No, it is.
It is.
Right?
I think that's the best way.
It is the best way to confront and, hurting this guy, it's a little, it's
And what if if you don't respond to him and he just comes out of nowhere and comes to your country?
That's
and-
Oh, yeah.
scary.
That
See,
will.
that's why it's better to just
Confront
them, either write them or if they talk on the phone or whatever. I think it's the best way is to just confront them.
All right, talking on the phone, that's another option.
I'm sure they do talk on the phone.
Yeah. So, Simeon, do you talk
Probably
on the phone with
FaceTime.
FaceTime? You can see the face.
Yeah, I'm sure they've done that before because they probably do know how each other look like, you know?
So, Simeon, another option, Jessi said, talk to him when you can see his face, not in person.
No.
Not in person. Or talk to him. Actually, telling with your own voice will make everything much, much better. Right?
Or email.
No, because email sometimes it gets a little
Misconstrued.
right, understanding wise. So I think it's better to talk on the phone and make sure that you tell him what you feel about and how that you are very uncomfortable, and I think explaining is the best way to get rid of this guy.
Honesty is the best solution, okay?
I'm sure. All right, so wow, time really is flying.
Ticking.
I know. How was our Christmas Eve special though, Jessi and Benji?
I can't wait till Christmas.
Me neither.
And
What's your plan for tomorrow?
I'm not sure, but probably eat some good food, and I just can't wait for 2015. I honestly can't. I can't wait to just become a new person. That's my New Year's resolution.
Just become a new person right now, please.
No.
You're like, no.
I need a couple more days, but I wanna I can't wait to just just become a better person. I want to go to church and just be a a better musician.
Did you
I have so much to
plan a
improve.
lot of things for
No.
2015? No.
I just, for myself, I feel for my New Year's resolution, I think, enough of the other stuff. I just want to become a better person.
Okay. How about you, Benji?
I'm just, it's been a long year. I debuted.
You debut?
So, woo.
Woo.
Good for that. And next year, I guess it's a lot of planning about music and just thinking about how to improve myself and better as a person.
And what are you gonna do tonight with your dad?
Probably get some food, have a long talk, probably get
Yeah.
scolded about, get a lot of, love advice.
Okay, give him a lot of love. He's like, no,
He's
no,
not
no,
going
no.
to do that.
No.
Actually,
Young
you know
boy.
what? Dad, he learned a lot from this segment corner. Trust me. All right, so we have to say goodbye. But before I go, the answer to today's quiz was number 3. IU. We are going to announce the quiz winner's name on our message board, so be sure to check that out. And tonight's program was made possible by our producer Jung Jin-ho and writer Kim Mina, Kim Da-young, and myself, your host Stephanie. I will leave you guys with this song, Christmas Eve by Choganno featuring Hui, and see you guys tomorrow at the same time at the same place. And I will see you guys next week, okay?
Merry
right.
Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Ho, 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 ho.